Here we are, episode 5. We already made it past a month. We've been consistent. We've done it every Wednesday for a whole month. Do you think we can do it for a year?
Probably.
Oh, very
know.
good. I don't know. I think we're going to...
Maybe we'll miss a few days, but...
Well, we're not going to miss a
think
whole week, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we might just have to push it up or push it back.
Yeah.
So have you looked at today was the first day I did this because I sent the link to somebody. Have you looked at the amount of views our episodes have got?
I haven't this past week. No.
Okay. So it went from something like 90 to 40 to 20 to 9.
Really?
Yeah. So we are on a steady decline. It's awesome. So nobody's watching, so we can say whatever the heck we want. This is great.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we can give a prod to a couple of other people and have them watch it. So
Sure.
at least the people who are giving questions and stuff, right? We should at least be getting like 4 or 5 consistent views. So as long as we stay right around 10, we're good. Hi to loyal viewers, Jay, Angela, Kitty, and Mike. Those are our 4.
And
those are the ones.
I know that Felicity and Claire always watch them too.
Oh, nice. All right. So there we go. So we should just be tailoring everything to our core audience, right? If we had advertising, what would we have to advertise? What do Claire and Felicity, what would we have to get?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. What'd you do this past week? You had a big event.
Oh, yeah. I went to my grandma's
You
house.
traveled.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, yeah. That's the first time you've traveled since COVID.
True.
I guess we did go to the one vacation cabin.
Oh, yeah. The cat.
Right? We did do that. But other
Yeah.
than that, it's the first person you visited.
Yes.
And you did this because...
Grandpa's in the hospital again.
Well, he's out today.
Oh, today?
Yeah, so... But he was back in. You're right. He's in the hospital. He's out of the hospital. He's back in the hospital. Now he's back out. As long as he keeps coming back out, we're okay, right? Right. So how was that? How was packing a bag, sleeping in a different bed?
Yeah, it was nice. We did a bunch of cleaning and we worked in the garden for hours. So.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Very good.
We purchased some masks, the face masks.
Oh, sure. Yeah, we're going to be going through a lot of those this fall. I
Yep.
hope, right? As long as schools stay open and my work stays open, my school.
Yep.
Then we'll be using masks every day, I hope. That would be
Mhm.
key. If everybody does it, we keep the numbers down, then maybe we can be doing that. What do you know what I did while you were gone?
What?
I threw a party.
Oh, yeah.
I did. I had a little party with my trivia group where a couple of the guys came over and we did everybody gets their own bathroom, so we don't have to constantly clean things, and so it was super fun. We played some video games, we did our trivia, listened to music. It was a good time. It's always nice to have adult conversation.
Yeah.
Living at home with you guys so much. So. Yeah. So yeah, I got to throw a party and you got to travel. What a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow. So what are you looking forward to this coming week? Got a haircut, right?
Yeah, I'm getting a haircut.
How are you going to get it done? Give us the
I think I'm just
preview.
going to get a couple inches off like that.
Oh, so just a trim.
Yeah.
Just a trim. Same style though, same. Gonna make it so you can still curl it if you want, straighten it if you want.
I don't curl my hair because it's already curly.
Yeah, especially when it gets humid, right?
Yeah.
So you doing anything else? You're counting down the number of days to school. How many more days till school?
Today is 36 days till school.
36 more days till school. Who do you miss the most? Who are you like, oh my gosh, I can't wait till I can see
Everybody, all my friends.
Just people together.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I saw your friend Charlotte and Kate.
Oh, where were they?
They were at Ranison.
Oh.
We stopped to grab ice cream quick after we went golfing. Went golfing with Isaac and Alexis. And they were there.
Oh.
They were on skateboards.
Cool.
Yeah, they skateboarded over to Ranison to get ice cream. So I guess with them living so close to each other, they must be hanging out a lot this
Yeah.
summer, I'm thinking. All right, so you did not give me a recommendation this week, so I didn't have to watch anything.
That's right.
But you did. You were supposed to watch
Stand By Me.
Stand By Me. Stand By Me. Give me the full review of Stand By Me.
I think that was a really good movie. It was really funny.
Oh, so it's. I guess it is kind of a comedy.
Yeah.
It's like a coming of age comedy.
Yeah.
I don't know. There are funny parts, but I don't know if it's supposed to be a funny movie.
Well, yeah, the meaning of it is probably not that funny.
Well, what's the meaning of it? What's the meaning of the movie? It's hard to say, right? I mean,
yeah, I don't
movies,
know.
the meaning is to entertain you, but...
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know. So there were 4 boys, right? Do you remember their names?
Mm-mm.
Vern. Vern's the, I guess, the funny one, the comic relief, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Gordy.
Yeah.
He's a storyteller.
Oh, yep.
Right? Chris. Chris is like the tough kid with the white t-shirt.
Yeah.
Right? He's tough. That's River Phoenix is the name
I'm
of that
not
guy.
good with names.
He died very, very young, that actor. People loved him as an actor, and especially this movie was like, it's because he did such an awesome job. And then Teddy.
Yeah.
Teddy's a crazy one, right? Who do you empathize with the most? Of those 4, who do you think you are? Are you more of a Gordy or more of a Chris?
I'm not even good with names. I barely even know who to match it up with.
Gordy's the one whose brother died.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Chris is the one with the white t-shirt who's like the tough kid.
Okay.
Are you more of a Gordy or a Chris?
Mix of both maybe.
Okay. Are you more of a Vern or a Teddy? You're like a loose cannon like Teddy. You never know what he's going to do. He's always a little crazy. He's always, when somebody tells a story or says something, he always says, no, I didn't like that. Right? He's always contradictory.
Sure,
or are you more like Vern? Vern's like, I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. Just you tell me what to do and I'll do it. That'll be great.
Definitely the other guy.
You're more of a Teddy.
Yes.
Yeah, like a devil's advocate, kind of
Sure.
skeptical of a lot of things.
Sure.
So what was it about these boys that made them unique? Why would we follow that group of boys?
I don't know.
Okay, well, let's just talk about Gordy then. Let's just talk about him. Kind of the main character?
Yeah, I would say.
Will Wheaton is the actor's name. Say that. Say Will Wheaton.
I can't.
Yeah, say it. Say Will Wheaton.
That's the weirdest name ever.
Say whip.
Whip.
Say cool whip.
Cool whip.
Yeah, see, you can do it. Very good. So what was the thing? What happened to him?
His brother died.
His brother died. His older brother, right? And why was that such a? I mean, people's brothers die. Why was it such a big deal?
Because his family doesn't pay attention to him anymore at all.
His brother was kind of seen as the a beacon of goodwill, right? Like he's the good guy. Even Ace, even the bully said, right? You have to have some of the sense that your brother has, right? Even Ace respected Gordy's brother. But then, can you imagine if, like, your sister died? First of all, don't imagine that. You don't have to do that. And then, if the way that Mom and I reacted to it, and who knows how we'd react to it, that's an awful thing to have happen. If we just stopped paying attention, stopped doing anything, and you went and stayed overnight at your friend's house like 3 nights in a row, and we didn't even ask where you were.
That'd be terrible.
That'd be terrible. How would that make you feel? Right? Like
alone.
Well, sure, abandoned.
Yeah.
Right? Unsure about everything. I don't know. It was just a real weird thing to think about. And so, but did you like the movie Stand By Me?
Yeah, I think
Would you watch it again?
Sure.
And again and again, because that's one of those movies that when you ask people my age, have you seen Stand By Me? They'll go, oh yeah, probably 20 times. Probably 20. I've probably seen it 20 times, Stand By Me. I bet you I have. I bet you I saw it 20 times. My brother Brian and I used to watch it. He can say all the lines from it too. So you'll have to ask Brian about it. And have your cousin Jacob and Grace watch Stand By Me.
Okay.
I'll have to rent it. But okay. Stand By Me. I don't have a recommendation. Should we update our ongoing? How is Fresh Prince going?
Oh, well, I haven't really watched it.
Yeah, I
all.
haven't really watched The Good Place either. It's hard
man.
because I wanted Mom to watch with me, and Isaac likes The Good Place, but getting the three of us together and to get Mom
Getting
to...
Mom to sit down and watch a show is hard.
Yep, 10 minutes and then she's taking a phone call. 10 minutes and she's got to get food. 10 minutes and she...
Yeah.
Right, it's impossible. Can't do it. So we haven't watched a single episode.
Mm-hmm.
Might have to start doing it in the morning.
Yeah.
Right?
Then you
Like
guys kind of
8,
sit and drink your coffee.
drink the coffee and watch The Good Place, and
Yeah.
I don't know. People aren't going to be giving her phone calls. So I watched The Good Place, Fresh Prince. I've been playing my video games still. Been decades since I regularly played a video game, and I got this video game. It's Red Dead Redemption. What happened last time?
Huh.
Do you remember what I said on the podcast last week?
No.
Like I shot a bear or I shot a something. Remember? And I said, I can't believe I ever said that out loud.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that kind of stuff just kept happening. I'm like, this game it's kind of like a relaxing game. I ride my horse and I shoot a bird. And I ride my horse and, oh, there's this guy who pops up over there and you go help him get out of a bear trap. And then everything changed. I went on this mission and they knocked me out and then hung me upside down and tortured me. That was like the whole part of the game.
Oh.
And then I had to escape. I had to swing upside down and grab a key and crawl out, and it was awful. And then the very next mission I went on, we start walking slowly, and the guy next to me, my friend Sean, gets shot in the head. Like, boom, right in the head. Sean's dead.
What the heck?
What the heck? I know, it got real. Red Dead got real. Then I get back to the camp. They kidnapped the kid from the camp. So now I have to go rescue the kids.
Jeez.
I know, it got real. Well, it's not relaxing anymore. So now I don't know if I'm going to play. Because now I got people getting shot in the head and I'm getting trapped in dungeons and getting tortured.
Wow.
So things that it just took a twist. From fishing and helping people out of bear traps to kidnapped kids and people shot in the head. All right, give me a recommendation for this week. What am I doing?
You are gonna play Murder Mystery on Roblox.
Okay. How am I going to make that happen? So I could download Roblox.
No, you can play on my phone.
Well, that's not fun. I want to play with you.
Okay, then download on your phone.
Because you yell and scream during this thing, so I want to yell and scream.
Okay.
I want to be in the same room and be like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Like you do.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got to put it on. Do I need an account? Or I just download it
It's
and
easy.
go.
You just have to put in your email and then
Yeah, give them all your information so they can track
Just an
you and find out
email.
what you're doing.
just an email.
Like your TikTok. You and
Blah,
your TikTok.
blah.
Like, what do you care if they're tracking you, right?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. What will you do if they ban TikTok?
Cry.
Will you?
I'm just kidding.
All right. All right. So my recommendation for you is this. I want you to go with your brother, and I want you to watch Stranger Things.
Maddie, the neighbor girls, they always want me to watch Stranger Things. They're always telling me you have to watch it. But I've watched the first episode and
You're
just
gonna watch
did
it
not seem interesting at all.
Okay, but it is interesting and it's
Okay.
good. And
I'll
a
rewatch
new
it.
season will come out eventually. Then we can watch it, all four of us, me and
Didn't
you.
the new season just come out?
No, last summer.
Oh.
Last summer, like last July. I think that was the big thing in it. Season 3 was they had a big 4th of July party.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay, well.
So Stranger Things. You gotta
Yeah,
watch at
so
least
watch it.
2 episodes, and you gotta talk about it with your brother. You gotta try and figure things out.
Okay, if Maddie and Maddie are watching this, thank my dad 'cause he's finally making me watch it.
That's right. Click like and subscribe, Maddie. All right, so
Okay.
Stranger Things. I'll do the Roblox. Are you ready for the mailbag?
Ready?
Mailbag. So I asked a friend of mine to send questions,
Okay.
and he didn't send questions until until 5:57. It is now. It is like we started recording this like at 6:10. So I had already asked somebody else for questions. I had to hunt
So you're
somebody
gonna
else.
use this for next week? Or
Yeah. So I got 2 sets. So I'll use one this week and one next week. So
Okay.
all right. So I'll go first. These came from, and you didn't believe her when she told you, from Alexis,
Ah!
from your big sister. So she's good at writing questions. You ready for the first question?
I'm ready.
Movies, would you rather? So would you rather this or that from a movie, right? A good actor with a bad plot, or a bad plot. Well, she says, look, she says, good actors, bad plot, or bad plot, good actors. She didn't mean to do it like that. She meant good actors, bad plot, or good plot, bad actors.
Okay. Probably a good plot and bad actors, because I think it's funny when the actors are bad. Like Radio Rebel. It's so funny. She's not good at acting.
So I think also I'm going to go with fun plot, bad actors is fine by me. I've watched a lot of movies like that. There's a movie called Flash Gordon that I love. I love Flash Gordon. It's an old movie, and the acting is so bad, but God, is it funny. And fun and action. And Bloodsport. Isaac and I watched this movie Bloodsport, and the acting in it is absolutely atrocious. But, man, you can watch that thing 100 times. I could go. I could go watch the Kumite.
Same. I could watch Radio Rebel forever.
Radio Rebel. Tell me about this Radio Rebel.
It's a Disney movie.
Okay. And the acting is really bad.
Yeah, it has why can't I think of her name? People literally talk about her all the time. It's
Miley Cyrus.
No, it's Jessie from Jessie.
Oh, sure, Jessie.
What's her name?
I don't know. She got red hair. Yep. Anyway,
literally, it's at the tip of my tongue.
It'll come while we're talking. All right. I don't think she's a very good actor, though.
She's not. She's terrible.
Okay, good. Who are your questions from?
Granny. Your mom.
My mom.
Yep.
So a family thing here again. Okay. Yeah. I tried to go all the way across the country. Tried to go to the East Coast. Ooh, a little tease for next week. Tried to go to the East Coast for questions. All right, so Granny, what's Granny got?
So she gave me 6 questions.
Oh my gosh, and pare it down. We don't have time for 6.
Exactly, so I chose 3 out of those 6
Very
questions.
good, very good.
So,
Maybe we'll keep those 3 in the vault, though, Mom, for future.
Sure. All right, number 1. Our family has traveled to a lot of different countries. What are your favorite foods you've eaten, and where did you eat them?
Very good. Okay, so do I have to do this with our family? Because I've traveled to some places. Okay.
Anywhere.
So my favorite place, my favorite meal, is a place called the Butehute in Innsbruck, Austria.
That's fun to say.
It is. Butehute. Say it again.
Huh?
Say whip.
Whip.
Very good. You nailed it. The Butehute, and it's up in the mountains. It's up in the Alps, and it's really off the beaten path. Like you have to hike up to get to it, and you sit up on a deck and you look out over the mountains. But the food is what they call Eiterbroil. Eiterbroil is breaded Wiener Schnitzel with ham and cheese in it. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Cool.
It's fantastic. Yep.
Mine is definitely not no doubt about this. From South Africa, that one, the Eastern
Food Bazaar.
Eastern Food Bazaar. That
There's all the variety there.
The rice, that one rice that I always got.
Fried rice, yeah.
Fried rice was so good. I don't even know
with
what
the chicken shawarma. Did you?
No, I didn't like the chicken shawarma.
You didn't like the shawarma. That was the other one.
But yeah, that was the best rice ever, and I would eat that every day if I could.
Yeah, and we really just loved that place in particular.
Yeah,
because it was
bizarre. That was
because it was super busy, right? There's all kinds of, it's very, very different from any place you'd ever eaten in the United States. Right? There is nothing like that exists. You cannot find a place like Eastern Food Bazaar here in the United States. So that was very cool. We went there a lot.
A lot,
even just for ice cream
times.
a lot.
Yeah,
because the place way on the other end. Yeah, it's like maybe almost a block long, right? Because you went in on one side, and if you walked all the way through to where the ice cream was, you were out on the other side.
True.
Yeah. So it's huge.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff.
Next question from Alexis.
Next question, right. She also went with 6, so we'll eliminate a few. If you could change one thing about our education system, what would it be?
Well, I'm not sure, but I don't like our school.
It just says our
Or-
education system. You can interpret it however you want.
Like, I just hate the dress code that they do. Like, even not just at our school, at other people's schools. Like, if I wore this to like a public school, they would like make me put on a sweater. I don't.
What?
Yeah, it's
don't
stupid.
think so.
Yes, well,
So
not
maybe in a few places.
Yeah, in a lot of places they would.
Okay.
Like, they literally, like, I don't think my shoulders are distracting. That's what they say. They say that it's distracting when you're not wearing a lot of clothes. It's dumb.
Who are they to tell you?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
I don't know either.
I-
So having a dress
Also,
code. Do you think so? Okay, go with the also. Then okay.
Also, at our school, I wish we could wear sandals. I don't understand why you have to wear socks. Are my feet like gross? Sorry.
I don't know. It does seem a little bit more sanitary if everybody wears socks and shoes. Not a big deal. Not a big deal.
Her feet are touching the ground. Who's
So
gonna like?
your big gripes with the education system is you should be able to wear what you want.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to wear what
That's
I
good.
want.
That means to me, that is a positive thing to have me hear you say, because it means that you're fine with our education system. That you feel that you're getting a good education.
Yeah.
That everything's okay, and that you can now move down the list of worries to they gotta start letting me wear good clothes.
The only other thing that I would change is I wish my school would fire my choir teacher.
You want to talk about that?
Sure.
No, I know the story. I've heard the stories. Did you want to talk about it on the podcast, or maybe not?
Sure. She has
Okay.
a YouTube channel.
She does. What does she do on her YouTube channel?
Sings.
Oh, okay. Oh, she's a choir teacher.
She has songs.
Sure. Well, good for her.
Yeah, sure.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. If I would change one thing about the education system, especially somebody coming from the view from higher education, I see kids when they're finished, and usually the higher achievers, right? The people who are going to a 4-year university tend to be the ones who had good experiences in their education to begin with. But even there, I see huge gaps between people who had all kinds of advantages in their education and people who didn't have advantages in their education. And I wish we could find a way to raise these people up,
Yeah.
right? So that people aren't cramming in 33 people to one teacher in one building. People aren't, struggling just to be able to eat the food that the school offers and having to worry about that. That teachers could get paid, that's a different story. But that the quality of teachers, that the places where that's needed the most, that they could pay their teachers more so they could attract better teachers,
Yeah.
so that then the kids get the better education. That's what I feel. And I feel if we could
good.
bring those people up, and it's not like we're trying to bring others down, right? We're bringing others up. If we could do that, we could be a lot better. We could really make a big difference. All right, next question.
Alrighty. Next question is, what are your favorite type of books? Like comedy, mystery, adventure, romance, all that.
I have a genre that I love more than any other genre, though I read a lot of different genres. I really like sci-fi, but my favorite is dystopian novels. Do you know what a dystopian novel is?
I've definitely heard it before, but just remind me.
So a dystopia means that the world has gone through some sort of change that makes it a difficult place to live. Generally, dystopias are set in a world that is like post-apocalyptic. Right? So the apocalypse has happened. Like the zombie apocalypse has wiped out all but 2% of the earth. Or governments have totally taken over control of everybody, and right.
Yeah.
So it's a dystopia, meaning the world has big problems, and the book is set in this world that things have gone off the rails, and they're living in a dystopia. I like the post-apocalyptic dystopia. That's a great one,
Cool.
but it doesn't necessarily have to be. So
Well, mine's not that interesting. My dad doesn't like these kind of books, but I like romance novels.
yeah, it's not that I don't like them. They're not for me. I don't know. I've read a few.
I love them.
Sure. So you like Kristen Hanna?
Yes. I
Kirsten Hanna?
Kirsten Hanna.
Kirsten Hanna. And those are very sappy, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you like John Green? Have you read John Green? So he wrote Fault in Our Stars.
Oh,
You've seen that movie, right?
No, I've read that book too. It's a really good book.
I think you should read more John Green books. I think you'd like those.
Okay.
They're kind of some of them are romantic.
I'm on the second book of the Twilight series, and I'm lost. I don't really like it.
Yeah, you can put it down. Twilight. Yeah. I'm telling you, I haven't read the Twilight series, but I know all about the Twilight series, and nobody's going to be like, "Oh, you missed out on fantastic literature because you didn't want to read Twilight."
I liked the first book a lot. It was really good, and it was really good. But I don't know. I just wasn't as interested in the second book.
Okay. What's your favorite romance novel?
Night Road by Kirsten Hanna, which I think we've said before.
I think so. Okay. Next question from Alexis. Who's your all-time favorite actor and why?
You know, I don't. It's not the
Is it
actors
Jesse?
for me. Oh, it's definitely Jesse.
Yeah. Did you think of her name yet?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
What's your favorite?
It's not the actors for me. It's just the movies and the shows.
Okay.
Not the actors.
There's nobody who you've seen in multiple movies and been like, I always like it when that person's in a movie. Like Adam Sandler.
I don't even know. I don't know anybody's names. I just know their character names.
All right. Fair enough. Go ahead. I saw a light bulb go on there. Like it literally popped up. Mine's Harrison Ford. Do you know who Harrison Ford is? He's Indiana Jones.
Oh,
Do you know who else Harrison Ford is?
Huh.
He's Han Solo. Can you? Indiana Jones and Han Solo. Can you believe it?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so he's my favorite. I don't think he's the best actor in the history of the world, but he's my favorite. Harrison Ford.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Next question.
Last one.
Okay.
Our family plays a lot of trivia. Especially you.
I do. Way more than anybody else, but yes, we do trivia questions a lot. Mm-hmm.
Have we learned a lot from doing this? Like, have you learned a lot from doing trivia?
Unbelievable amounts, yes.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you, when I play trivia, like we played at this party that I was at with Greg and Tim and Brandon, we did a thing where we talked about our top 5 fears, 5 things each of us are afraid of. I shared my number 5 out of the 5 fears, and we didn't get around to talking about the next person's number 5 fear for about 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Because we share and then we talk about it. We talk about experiences with it, and we go off on tangents, and so I am always learning from them, and all 3 of them are smarter than I am, so I feel like I learn a ton. I feel like I'm really good at trivia. Like, I'm not going on Jeopardy and beating Holzhauser or any of those guys. I'm not at that level, but I feel like, yeah, definitely. I feel like I learned a ton, especially about like history and politics and things that I didn't know a whole lot about before. How about you? Do you learn when I ask you questions all the time and make you participate in trivia?
I never know the answers, and you tell them to me, and then I know them.
Do you remember them though, or you just go, oh, great, Dad?
Sometimes I remember them.
Okay. Do you remember one in particular?
Nope.
Nope. All right. That was your last one?
Yeah.
Okay, I got 2 from Alexis here then, quick. Ready? Thoughts on our faith. That's what it says. It says thoughts on our faith.
Well, we are Catholic, and the kids go to Catholic school, and I don't know. I like going to church most days. I mean, I don't like having to get up and go, but once I'm there, I kind of enjoy it.
Okay.
And I listen to a lot of Christian music. I don't know.
You do. Mm-hmm.
Like, that's basically all I listen to. And I have a little book where I read a couple pages of, like, it's called Rediscover Jesus every night. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Mom makes us pray a lot, so.
Does she?
She makes me pray a lot.
Okay.
She's made us, like, do the rosary, the chaplet of Divine Mercy. Like, every Sunday we have to, we usually have to do a little prayer service thing with the family. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So I suppose I have to give some thoughts on my faith, right? It says thoughts on our faith, but I think it should be thoughts on my faith and your faith, because I'm sure they're different. So being a part of the Catholic Church is pretty difficult for me at many different times, because like any large organization, I disagree with the macro oftentimes, right? With the overall, I'll give you an example, an easy example. There are a lot of others, but an easy example is the way women are not allowed to be priests.
That's true. I do not like that either. Okay. I've never really said anything about it, but it's always been there in my mind. Like, of course, like, Jesus was a man, so. Well,
sure.
But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's things like that where I say, I don't like it. I think it should change. I think there are a lot of people who, for selfish reasons, don't want it to change, and therefore the Catholic Church doesn't change. And the fact that they won't change something that everybody would see as, yes, we should change that. That should be changed. The fact that the system, the tradition, all of those kind of hang-ups bother me.
Yeah.
And so sometimes it's very difficult for me, despite the fact that the overall messaging of be kind to one another is great.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Want to know one other thing I don't like about it?
What?
Is the idea that evangelicalism, right, is that we are supposed to encourage and drive other people to all be Catholic, right? We are supposed to spread our faith, spread the word. I don't like that. I don't like that part, because that means that we look at other religions and we look down on them.
I don't.
I know. I don't either. As our faith, it's one of those things where the macro, the large, when you look at it on a micro scale, and me and you, right? We know people from lots of other religions. We've gone and talked to people from other religions. We've had lots of respect for them, but sometimes that overall message bogs down some of the great things that could be done.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
There's the thoughts on my faith. I was asked, and so I answered.
Okay.
Yeah. Last one. One animal you hate, and why? Maybe you're not scared of it. Okay, and
hate is a strong word.
No, but I'm not going to let you say the one animal.
Huh.
Okay. Because I was gonna say mosquitoes, and I'm like, no, it's too easy. Everybody hates mosquitoes.
Sure, everybody hates mosquitoes.
Doesn't
so
count.
like kind of like a pet kind of animal, I guess. Maybe.
Sure.
Okay.
I hate moles.
Oh yeah, he always is putting mole traps, trying to catch them.
I'd catch them a lot.
Yeah, you catch a lot of moles.
I do. We haven't had moles
every time.
I know, every time. It's like Christmas morning every morning when that trap is up. Every time I get one. But those traps work great, and now we don't have. I maybe catch 2 a year, and it used to be those first couple of years I would catch 3 a week for 3 months. I would catch 20 in whatever span.
Yeah.
Moles. I do not like moles. Rip things apart.
Okay.
What do you hate? And I hate them because they tear up the lawn, and they make things dangerous for when you're driving and stepping, and some of the moles get big piles and everything. And also they multiply so quickly, and there's so many of them.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad about trapping them because they are in no way, shape, or form endangered.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't really hate any animals. Like, I don't really, like, I'm not an animal person. I love my cats. I love my cats. I love them a lot. But I'm not an animal person. I see animals. Oh, there's a rat. Oh, there's a dog.
Wow.
If I have a special connection with that dog, like if I see them a lot, like the people I babysit for, they have a dog, and I love their dog.
Oh,
Super
Callie.
cute. Yeah, Callie. But I'm not really an animal person, so I don't really give too much thought about animals at all.
You don't hate spiders, and you don't hate
I don't hate
wasps.
them. I don't love them. I don't hate them.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. So, all right, you're gonna watch Stranger Things. I'm gonna play some Roblox.
Yeah.
We're gonna see if we can get some good plays in. Do we have any plans for the weekend?
Just my haircut.
Oh, big haircut. So we'll have a big haircut
Wow.
reveal. Maybe you'll start the podcast in a hat next time, and then let it cascade down.
Wow. Yeah.
All right. Say whip.